Okay, now let us know what is a length. The capital L indicates the length of your bifilar suspension exactly from this point to this end.
Middle.
So which is indicated by capital L.
Center.
Exactly at the center of the flat from here to this point. So that is nothing but capital L. The distance between two chord it is indicated by capital A. And the small L is nothing but the length of your flat from here to here. A is the distance between the two chord
Divided by 2.
divided by 2. Okay. Now, how to take the reading? First, we have to make the oscillation. As I told you, to make 10 oscillation, what is the time taken? For example, if this is your first trial, that means the length of your bifilar suspension is around some 71 centimeter. Now, if I want to take the reading for 10 oscillation, how we have to start the reading is first slowly get your flat like this and leave it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So for making 10 oscillation, what is the time taken? We have to make a record with the help of the stopwatch. Or if you have a digital watch also, it is okay. And the same thing it has to be continued for remaining 2 experiments. That means I'm just going to change the height of your bifilar suspension like this, and I'm going to tie the rope, and I'm going to make it flat with the help of your. I'm going to with the help of split level. So we should make sure that this flat is right. That means it should be parallel between the ground level as well as the flat. That means it should be having a parallel level. So that we are going to make it with the help of the split level. To measure what is the length of your bifilar suspension, we are going to use the tape. Okay, and we are going to take the 3 readings and we are going to calculate. We are going to calculate for all the 3 readings.
Next, A is the length between the chords. So that is 49. That is 49 divided by 2. That is 49 is the length. So A will be 24.5. A will be 24.5 centimeter. M is 1.25 kg. That is 1250 grams for all the 3 trials. Small L is length of bifilar, that is 53.4 centimeter. Bifilar flat, okay, flat. Then for the bifilar suspension, theoretical time is 2 pi k theoretical divided by A into root of L by G. K theoretical is theoretical radius of gyration. So that theoretical radius of gyration, we have got formula to find theoretical radius of gyration, that is K theoretical is equal to L by 2 into root 3. L is length of flat. So length of flat in centimeter. So length of flat will be 53.4 into 10 raised to minus 2. Minus 2i because we are converting centimeter to meter. So we will get K theoretical in terms of 0.154 meter. It is not centimeter, it is 0.154 meter. Okay. Next, K theoretical, we have got formula directly. K 2 pi into K theoretical divided by A into root of L by G. So if you substitute, first value we will going to get. First value we will going to get the value. Okay. Next we have to find T theoretical for second and third trials. Next, capital L is length of the cord from the suspension in centimeter. A is the distance from center flat to center of the cord. Okay, then theoretical time, experimental time. How to find experimental time is very easy. Time for number of oscillations divided by number of oscillations. Okay, that is T by N. So T is 11.3 divided by 10. We will get 1.13 second. So that same thing you have to do for other 2 experiments. Next, in order to find the theoretical experimental radius of gyration, we have got the formula. T experimental is equal to 2 pi K experimental divided by A into root of L by G. So you know K experimental T experimental, you know, T experimental value you got from above, from here, and you need to find K experimental. All the rest remaining you know, A you know, L you know, G you know, so that I can find K experimental. So then K experimental 1 if you find, you will find K experimental 2, K experimental 3. Then you have to find the moment of inertia. Moment of inertia, experimental value of moment of inertia you have to find. I is equal to mk square. Mk square. You have studied in DOM. I is equal to mk square. I experimental is equal to mk experimental square. M is in terms of kg 1.25 and k is in terms of meter 0.164. If you multiply, we will get I experimental 1 value 0.205 kg meter square. Similarly, you have to substitute for experimental 2, experimental 3 value. Then see, we have got the values here. 71.3 for first length, second length, third length. Second length 61.2, third length 50.7. Number of oscillation 10. Time for oscillation here. Experimental periodic time will get by dividing number of oscillation divided by time for number of oscillation divided by number of oscillations here, and theoretical time we will going to get. So from this you have to write the results. Theoretical periodic time, experimental periodic time, experimental radius of gyration, experimental mass moment of inertia. You will get this table. If you write that, then it becomes result for this experiment.